Logos, POW.
So, Konami was quite the powerhouse of the arcade games in the 1980s and on home systems. But what happened with Konami games on the Amiga? There wasn't very many of them, but let's have a look at some now. Right. First off, we have Super C. Now, I was surprised this existed. I didn't know about this back in the day. But apparently, yeah, this is a game for the Amiga. I was a big fan of the coin-op, but already that's legally distinct, I think, hey Dudley? USI? Anyway, yeah, so 1 year after the Battle of the Mysterious, yada yada yada, this is the intro from the coin-op.
What is this place? It's right here!
But with the wrong music. Yeah, okay, right, how do we start this shit? Right, you've got options to start a new game and continue a save game, which is very odd for a coin-op conversion, but okay. Yeah, we're going to go 1 players. Please wait, loading the level. Oh, be still my beating heart. Okay, we're straight in. Okay, so far, it looks awful. Oh, right, there we go, there's the problem. The Amiga has 1 action button, unless you've got plugged in a Mega Drive pad. And the arcade game has 2, has a jump and obviously a fire. And we're already nearly dead. And knowing how far I've got to go before we even get anywhere near the first boss, this is not going to go very well at all. 7 lives remaining. It would have been nice if there was a trainer for this, but... But this... What have they done to you, Contra? Or Super C, yes. As we know it here, at least. What's that? That's the death. Okay, 3-way. I mean, the basic ingredients are here, but mixed up in such a way it makes a TikTok cook look positively competent. There we go, death to the tank. And the Contra boy is on his way again. What? And things off the screen killing me because reasons. 2 lives left. Do you know, I keep on instinctively trying to press the another button on the joypad to jump. Be nice if we get a chance to continue. I mean, there's already the problem here of having a game which was historically a vertically orientated screen compared to this, which is a very, very stretched widescreen sort of thing going on. And the jumping is just so erratic. You really just don't have any massive control over it. It's really, really odd. And the gameplay, there's no concessions to that with the gameplay because it's as relentless as Contra on a good day is. Like so. We're dead again. Right, we've made some progress after multiple tries, and we're finally at the boss, which is this great big helicopter.
Helicopter!
And we're dead. And to be honest, I've had enough of this. I've been playing this for half an hour, and it's still... Right. In a move that looks very, very similar to Contra, we appear to be playing Castlevania, but we're straight to this screen with no titles or anything. You could tell it's Castlevania because of the music, I guess. So, on Hobble's Simon Belmont, or Victor Belmont, whichever it is in this game, I can't remember. So, we're going to have the same problem here, aren't we? We've got a game which uses 2 buttons on a 1-button controller, but okay, so far scrolling is absolutely awful. Look at that. In we go into the castle. Oh my god, what the actual, what are they? And why are they instantly spawning? Christ almighty, what is that? We haven't got a sub. Oh, we have got a sub weapon, haven't we? Do you know what? I've no idea how you actually use the sub weapon. You hold down the button like that. Okay, right. But these hopping things are absolutely mad. They don't look like anything from the original game that I can recall. Ah! Oh, I thought I outwitted the doggy. I think the best thing to do is just cheese it through the level and just get as far as you can without getting hit too much. No, I've got to go up the stairs. There should be a brick wall there. I don't know what's going on with this music either. It doesn't sound very Castlevania-ish, and I've died. Oh, and you start all the way out here, because of course you do. Wow. I did say in the intro that I was wondering why there wasn't much in the way of conversions from Konami properties to the Amiga, and if this is what they actually did, I can sort of see why. This... I mean, Super Contra looked like Super Contra to a point and played like Super Contra to a point. This has just got absolutely... bugger all to do with well, it looks vaguely like somebody saw Castlevania once in a picture, but this is just tragic beyond belief. Right, come on doggy, or cat, or whatever you are. And along with the hopping goons again. I'm still not entirely sure if you can get up the stairs in the same way, because it just seems to jump. Oh, there we go. It's like an escalator, except not as fun. So we're on to another screen, and we've got the bats, and they're going to be never-ending spawning bats, aren't they? Oh right, okay, so we can get there and get a little bit of health back, so that's nice. But if I remember rightly, I've got to go down here. Yeah, and we got... well, they're supposed to be mermen. I don't know. I mean, what the actual... what are they? They're just random shapes. It's like somebody took a clicker from Last of Us and... I don't know. Couldn't remember what it looked like, and I'm dead again. At least I haven't spawned that far back, so that's something. Shouldn't be. Oh, there is meat in there. Okay, that's fine. But the movement is so choppy. The controls are so unresponsive. Again, your muscle memory kicks in, thinking you're playing the original game, but you're evidently not. And I imagine if you did sit and play this, you'd have to relearn how Castlevania works, or how this version of Castlevania works, and try and put aside all your muscle memory from the original game, which can never be a good thing. And that bat just flew through a wall. Brilliant. Yep. There we go. That's super cheesing. Up the escalator. If you could see me, I'm sitting here shaking my head at the screen. I mean, it's so hard even to hit. Hit the candlesticks and time your whip at the same time. Okay, right, so are we getting to a boss now? We are. And no boss music, just a... And because your special weapon is hold down fire, you can't move and use it at the same time. And somehow I finished the first level of Castlevania on the Amiga. Not entirely sure how that happened. Let's see what terrors Stage 2 has in store for us. Oh, we get a map. There you go, folks. Presentation, isn't that nice? Oh, we get the knights, and they don't look quite right either, which I'm not surprised about. Oh, and there's a bat there, because of course there was a bat there. Oh, Medusa heads. Oh my god, what is that? Again, it's an approximation of what somebody thinks a Medusa head must look like. It just looks like a woman's face that's been on that advert where they wave their hair around, but then really badly drawn. And that knight's just wandered off the side of the screen, never to be seen again. This is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Infinite Medusa heads and death. And we're dead. The Hall of Blame is the devs. Screw you guys. This is awful. Right, time for a honest to God homegrown conversion. This is from Probe Software, and this of course is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So pick your turtle. We're going to go Leonardo because we do. Oh, an approximation of the arcade's intro, sort of. So there's presentation. That looks a lot like a NES background, and those look like typical Amiga sprites. So let's see how this does. We've got to get April out. Now we've got the same problem we have with a lot of these games. You've got a game which has two buttons, an attack and a jump, and again a controller that only has one button. Seeing a pattern emerging here. However, jumping isn't quite as necessary in this as it is in Super Contra or Castlevania. But okay, you weren't really going to expect it to be arcade perfect, were you? No, definitely not. It's a little choppy. It also looks a little bit like an Amstrad game. And that colourful blocky resolution it uses from time to time. But so far, all seems to be here. Oh! Scrolling speeds up his walking quite a bit. How do you jump? Oh, you can push up and fire to jump. Okay, so that's not bad. It's probably quite similar to Golden Axe on the Amiga. And I imagine this is probably quite good fun in 2 players. Obviously there's no 4-player option here, being on an Amiga. Technically it could be possible. I mean, you could play 4-player Bomberman on an Amiga, but... and Leatherneck, not that you'd want to do that, but you know. Coming out the lifts, are we? Oh no, more yellow guys. No music. Just sound effects. At least Super Contra and Castlevania had some approximation of some sort of musical output. I wouldn't call it actually music, but... Game over already? Holy shit. Do I get to continue? Well, I hope so. Yeah, that countdown was going down very, very quickly. Right, destroy the robots. And we're, teleported to a loading screen. And there's April, and I do believe we get to fight one of Bebop or Rocksteady, who knows. But it's not good, is it? I imagine if you were playing this back in 1990 and you enjoyed the coin, you probably would have got something out of this. But in this day and age, there is really so much better ways of playing the Turtles arcade game. And the lack of music really does really destroy the atmosphere as well. Pizza time. Here we go. Is he just going to appear on the screen, or is he going to drill up through the floor like he does in the arcade game? I'm going for just randomly appearing. Loading a big rhinoceros. Oh, he's actually coming up through the floor. Say your prayers, Turtles. And he's a bit small, isn't he? And he fell over. And he fell over again. And he shot me in the back. So I'm just going to keep hammering the button and just hitting him until he dies or I run out of credits. Hopefully we get to see the second stage to see if the street has all the animation and things the arcade game has. I bet you any money it hasn't. I've got no credits left, so this really is last chance saloon here for Leonardo. Yep, I think it's going to be all over. Yep. So yes, Turtles for the Amiga. It's not a good game, but it's probably the best so far, which is stupid. Right, nice high-res screen, which is probably going to play havoc with my capture card. This is Nightmare. No, not that Nightmare. This is a conversion of an MSX game by Konami. I was sort of running out of things to cover because I had the option of doing that ice hockey game or double dribble or the original Turtles game from the NES, but I didn't want to do that. So here is, and I'll say this is a conversion of an MSX game. This came out last year, 2022, by a home coder who I hope is mentioned in a minute because I really can't remember his name. And this is not one I've played before, not even on the MSX. Already I'm digging the presentation and the music. Yeah, and this is an upward scrolling shooting game where you control this knight. And already I am having 1,000 times more fun than I have with the other 3 games so far. So that is excellent. You can only shoot forwards. It's not like Commando where you can shoot in directions. And it's auto-scrolling, it's not push-scrolling like I say, like Commando. What does that knight do? Oh, that just blew up all the baddies on the screen. I bet the water kills me, so we will try not to stand in the water using this quite handy bridge here. These blobby things coming down the screen. There's a power up there as well. Oh, Red Knight. Red Knight doesn't have any firepower, so I guess he can just crash into things? I'm guessing so. Invulnerability Knight. Fantastic. Do like an Invulnerability Knight. Oh, he's running out of invulnerability. Okay, we're back to normal night. And the music too, I like the music. I say, not familiar with the MSX version, so I can't really say if it's any different. Oh, boomerangs. But there's obviously been a lot of care and attention put into this. So that's really, really cool. Chap who produced this conversion has released it as freeware, so it's quite easy to find out there. It's we'll probably find a link on Lemon and Amiga. So that's good. The boomerangs are quite handy, aren't they? Things are heating up a bit now. Lots of shit flying around the screen. Oh, and Mr. Knight's been hit, and he's disintegrated.
Ooh, nasty.
Right, I love that. That appears to be some kind of three-way shot, so those are always handy in such games. Slow rate of fire, though. The music is cool, I do like it. Oh, back to a boomerang. Oh, back to... Oh, a speed sword! Wow. Love me some speed swording. I don't know if it's just one big continuous level or if there's going to be a boss coming or whatever. So this is what happens when you put some effort into something. You get a really nice little playable vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. I mean, the MSX was never going to be challenging the Amiga in terms of raw processing power, but the MSX games are really, really well written games which play to the strengths of their of the hardware. And then to get it converted to something like an Amiga, that's just really nice. Obviously we see some more Amiga MSX conversions in the future, and we've died again. Poor Knight. And we're still on stage 1. What does the blue one do? I'm not sure. But we suddenly find ourselves very much overrun by bad guys. Is that game over? I think that's probably game over. Yeah, so Nightmare, this is really nice stuff. I really like it. I suggest you try this and ignore the other 3 piles of turgid shite I played. So there were 4 Konami games for the Amiga. I think by and large that was a big pile of crap. But what did you think? Comment below.
Yeah, subscribe or naff off.
Good day to you, travelers. We've been expecting you now that the path is open once more. I hope you've brought your bravest and your best, for they're going to be sorely tested.
Nope, nope, nope.